Okay friends, 3 grocery stores, an afternoon, and we're not going back to the grocery store for 6 weeks.
6 months.
6 weeks. The first store is a health food store, and we spent $140, which is primarily honey. These were 43 and 40, they're each 3 kilo things. They're both local honey, this one's creamed and this one's liquid. We have some dye-free kind of Smarties for decorating whatchamafuzzits, Christmas cookies. I needed a bit more salt in between bulk orders coming. Yes, it's calendula seeds. Mac picked out this for a snack for the kids, for a hike or fishing sometime, and we had some seaweed crackers that we already ate. Most of us don't stomach oats well, so we're gonna try using rye flakes. There was rye, wheat, and spelt, but the rye was the best price per pound, per kilo. So we're gonna try using it in place of oats in our granola bar recipe, and the cereal is what we use in the granola bar as well.
Mama?
Just a second, Freya. It's my mother-in-law's birthday today, and so we got her 3 different chocolate bars. This was about $15 total. They're all about $5 each. So it was $125 on groceries and $15 on a gift, but I'm just gonna, you know, include that in our grocery bill. We got a few things at the thrift store, which I will show you later, but Matt got this kit for $5. When I made my initial grocery list, I was aiming for it to be a 2 to 3 week grocery shop. Trying to expand our grocery shops again because they were getting too close together. And so I did that on like Tuesday or Wednesday, and then on Thursday, our province went into a kind of a lockdown again. And today's Friday. So we decided to go grocery shopping today before the shelves were bare again, and before there was a bunch of limits again. And we grocery shopped. Our goal is not till January. Today is November 20th. Our goal is it is gonna be January for a grocery shop. So, can we do it? We'll see. The next store is the Wholesale. So we got a pack of Kirkland wipes. It's not Costco, but they carry some Kirkland things. These are $27. This is 1,000 muffin cups. What did they cost? They are $10 for 1,000. Bean sprouts and green onions for pad thai. A pound of yeast, it costs $7. We always buy it by the pound and keep it in the freezer. This was a splurge. These are like $16. I bought these to try for convenience ramen to see if they would agree with our bellies. A case of their 3 huge bags of tortilla chips, and this is a made in our province brand. So I think this is 6 pounds, I think is what it is. It's quite a lot of tortilla chips. I mean, if you look at it next to the wet wipe box. This was $24. Parchment. Kirkland parchment, which always feels like an investment. It's $17.50, but this is parchment to last a very long time. Diapers weren't on my list for there, but diapers were on sale there for $4 off a box. So I bought a box of diapers. We bought a box of toilet paper. Pack of toilet paper. They did have toilet paper limits and paper towel limits. Where's the paper towel we bought there? There's a thing of paper towel too. Freya, can you go grab Rowan? It sounds like she's going outside. Freya, Rowan. They had limits on toilet paper. They didn't, however, have limits on flour yet. So I bought 2 bags. They're 44 pounds. They're $56 or $57 each. It was $109.50 for 2 bags. They will have limits again on these soon, so I grabbed 2 while they didn't have them yet. And 25 pounds of organic cane sugar, which is $35. So this was my most expensive store. It was $315. But when you count that $150 is just between these, plus wet wipes, big thing of toilet paper, diapers, all that jazz. I actually only had 1 bag of groceries from there, and the rest was all big cases and bags. Are you ready to see what this grocery store had? The reason I went, this is called No Frills. Their condiments are the best price, and we were so out of condiments and we didn't have any backup condiments, which is not cool in our house. Rowan, you're taking out my crackers.
She wants to eat them.
And fruits and vegetables are also the best price, so that's where we stocked up on those. Let's see here. So we have 4 quarts of pickles. These are about $2.50 each. Mac specifically picked baby dill with garlic. No Name is their store brand. Maple syrup, a quart or a liter, which is $13 and $14. Seafood sauce, which is like cocktail sauce, whatever you want to call it. Marius likes this. I think it was like $1.50. HP sauce is Marius's favorite as well. It's about $3. Sour cream is one thing I can't nail down very well, and I often need to use store-bought sour cream as my starter. About that, and that was about $5.50. 2 things of mayonnaise. Yes, I'm aware I could make most of my own condiments, but it's just not where I'm at right now. What did the mayonnaise cost?
Stop.
$3.47 each. It's a liter, a quart.
Freya, move.
Sweet chili sauce. I actually
Move, Freya.
don't even know
Freya,
where that was on the
Move, Rowan, too.
$3. We like this for if we have Asian food. We actually like it with pizza. Mustard, these were about $1.50 each, 650 mils. I got small things of sweet pickle relish because we don't use a lot of it. They were about $2 each. 2 things of Dijon mustard. It's $1.57. Ketchup, 4 of those, that was $2.50 each. We like the squirt bottles. There is cheaper ketchup, the No Name brand one, but we don't like it. 2 things of pineapple. There was no name options, so these are actually $2.50 each. They're not cheap. Freya just adores pineapple on pizza though, so we bought it for her as a treat. And olives. These are pretty cheap olives. Freya also adores olives. They were $1.47 each.
And I love mango.
Now, chips are our family's treat of choice. They're all about $3 a bag. Freya, chill with that for a second. We like good chips. These are about $1.25 each. They are with cheese. Mac was looking at different tropical fruit, and I'm like, you know what, bud? It's just really not going to be that good. And he asked if he could, like he was looking at fresh fruit, and then he asked if he could buy a bag of frozen mango. My kids love to eat this. 2 kilos is just about 5 pounds, 4.5 pounds. And this is $11, so it's a lot of mango, and it's so delicious, whereas buying fresh mangoes, Freya, could you just put it back? Buying fresh mangoes is really hit and miss on how tasty they actually are here. Then I got 3 different, so 2 kilos, these all 2 kilo bags. So these are about 4.5 pounds. We have corn, peas, and mixed vegetables. I use these for freezer cooking quite often. They were all about $4.50 each, so $1 a pound. And I'm planning to do some freezer cooking. 2 things of grapefruits. They are not the cheapest, but Marius loves grapefruits. I love grapefruits, and they last so well. So they were $6 a bag, and they're 5-pound bags. Then apples, I wasn't planning to buy apples because we still have some, but they were on sale, and they were 8-pound bags, and I got 2 8-pound bags, and they were $7 each, so under $1 a pound. This brand is called Naturally Imperfect, so they're different shapes and sizes and whatever, but they're way cheaper. Same with the mango. Just a second, Mac. 3 6-pound bags of pears, they were $5.97 each. 3 5-pound bags of oranges, they were $5.97 each. Onions cost us how much, Freya? $6.97. So my helper today was Mac. He came with me. He was very helpful in town. I didn't plan to buy diapers. Where's that box of diapers? Box of Hello Bello diapers. I didn't plan to buy them after buying the 7th generation at the other store. But they were also on sale, and we don't really have many backup diapers. We've kind of just been buying a box as we need it, and I'm like, okay, if we're not going to the store for a while, we need diapers. They also didn't have limits on toilet paper yet, so I grabbed 2 things of toilet paper, which I'm trying to find where they are. I think they were $9 each, and there's 24 double rolls. Just give me a second to finish this half. Mac, you can share that with him. Just let me finish what I'm doing. Here, guys. Can you guys take Rowan out of here so I can finish this? Please? Okay, where are we at? I'm looking at my receipt. I got Advil drops, which any of my kids can have, but especially if Rowan needs them or something. Pediatric drops. They were $8.97. I got Tylenol. It was $13. Tums, $4.47. Where are those tortillas on there? I'm trying to find the tortillas on here. Trying to find it on my list. Okay, so the Ziploc bags, they were not cheap. They were $4.50. There was no name brand options. These are like the tiny ones. These are for mailing some mushroom salt to people. Could you guys take this bag? Okay, everybody needs to pause on what they're working on right now and help me with groceries. Okay? Because I lost where I was already.
Pretty sure you were a tortilla.
Yeah, just, okay, Mac. Oh dear. Okay, so the Chex Rice are for making what we call Muddy Buddies, which is a Christmas treat. Chocolate, peanut butter, tossed in icing sugar. It's a treat. We have everything else, so I thought it was an inexpensive addition to make a fun Christmas treat. Can't find the tortillas. Oh, here they are. There is 12 medium size. Dang it, I ended up getting, I wanted to get all large size. I got 3 large and 1 thing of medium. They're all $2.47 each. There's 8 large or 12 medium. They're not like large ones. I'd still call them a kind of large. We also, I think I missed something. So we have this apple cider that's kept in the refrigerated section. Is a seasonal thing. So they still had it, so I grabbed 2 more. They're $5 or $4.50 each. And it's so good. It's the best fresh pressed from a farm that we can get here. Plus some bananas, which were 77 cents a pound. And this was probably almost 10 pounds of bananas. Okay, do you think we got everything?
Did you do all the condiments?
I did all the condiments.
Frozen things?
Yep.
Chips?
Yep.
Crackers?
Yep.
Grapefruits?
Yep. I think we got it all.
Apples?
So I didn't give you the total here. So a total, what? Nope, we did that already in the other one. So my total at this store was $312. Medications would not normally be within the grocery budget. They were 9 plus 13 is 22 plus 5, 27. So $27 there. Those would normally be kind of out of a miscellaneous thing. But they're out of the grocery budget today. So $312 plus $315 is 600 and we'll just call it 630 plus 140 at the other store is $770.
Yeah, I think we did everything.
Sitting down for a few while my kids start putting away groceries because my pregnant hips need a break. But honestly, they primarily put groceries away. I just tell them where to go, and since it's already sorted into categories, it's a lot easier. So what they're doing now is one of each condiment is coming upstairs. No, not in the fridge. See, covered under the toaster oven there. So we only keep one backup condiment down here, and then downstairs we'll keep the rest in our basement. We have a cool room, and we used to keep a lot of that in the cool room just out of convenience that it all be in the same place. But our cool room is way too full this year, so it's going to go on another shelf in the basement.
Okay, sour cream needs to go in the fridge.
All the diapers, toilet paper, wipes, that sort of thing go in our guest room because it's on the main floor and it's just convenient. Marius just headed to go pick up silage. That can go in the basement fridge, Ham, because there's already a full sour cream up here. Or in the, put it in the beer fridge. Oh, Rowan's got the maple syrup. Rowan loves to help. So Mary's went to pick up silage for the cows because it's wrapped at a friend's farm just down the road. Anyhow, so he goes when our friend is feeding his cows already, which is kind of around 5 or 6 o'clock. So whenever we need it, he just shoots him a text. And he goes over there at feeding time. What I was gonna say is that our grocery budget, like grocery and diapers, toilet paper, that sort of thing, is $1,000 Canadian. Bring that down, put it on the freezer. Actually, no, Freya, put that up with the other Ziploc bags because I'm gonna use that soon.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, Mac?
Do you have one relish, please?
Yes, one relish up here.
And one pickle?
One pickle, yes.
In the fridge?
No, they don't need to go in the fridge, they're open.
Mom?
My kids actually haven't done their animals yet. Okay, what keeps not getting said, Freya? Keep going. My grocery budget is $1,000 Canadian for 6 of us, plus I'm pregnant, 1 in diapers. Cloth diapers aren't our season of life right now.
Mom, can you get Rowan off the piano? She's getting into the snowmobile pits. I can't. You get it, my
We don't buy, as you see, hardly ever much meat or dairy, but for us, eating lots of good fruits and vegetables is important, as well as most of our dry goods are organic. Our condiments are not, because that's just not something we're going into right now. So for November, I had spent $420 on Hamish had a birthday party, groceries, some cleaning things, and mostly a bulk order from Organic Matters, which I do kind of once a month. So I still had $580. So because we're near the end of November and I don't plan to go again in December, I was fine. We have the wiggle room to just go over into my December budget. So I went $190 over budget, but considering that we have a plan not to go in again in December, I'd say we're just fine. I probably will still do a bulk Organic Matters order, which is usually a few $100s. So we're still sitting pretty for December to be at like half budget. And then my plan is January to do a refresh, restock, and then go another month or so. When there is all the different restrictions and everything, I just find it so much easier to just not go to the store. Mary still will go to town and buy beer and get fuel and whatever, but I'll just stay out of town unless I have midwife appointment. Our root cellar
all that stuff on the fruits and veggies.
You put it all in fruits and veggie freezer? Well, you're gonna have to move it. Bring it down. My plan, since our root cellar is like chock-a-block full, is that the apples, pears, oranges, grapefruit I bought today, I'm actually just gonna put them in a Rubbermaid tote in Marius's man cave. Then put it in the cupboard, Freya. Do not drop those, Hamish. I do not want green peas all over the floor. I'm gonna put them in a tote in the man cave. The man cave is pretty cold, but not freezing. And the mouse should keep, the tote should keep any mice out, and we should be good. So, I guess you'll just have to stay tuned to see how we do in this. You'll see I only bought one small bit of really perishable vegetables, the bean sprouts and the green onions. Other than that, I just bought some frozen vegetables. We have still cabbages and carrots and butternut squash, as well as frozen vegetables from the garden. So we're just wanting to use those things before we buy other vegetables. I actually thought about buying some romaine for Caesar salad, but there just wasn't any good romaine. So the kids are bringing that stuff all down there. I need to go and organize it downstairs now, otherwise it'll just be in a pile in a corner. And thankfully, before I went to town, I grabbed out a shepherd's pie from the freezer and just put it in the oven with the oven not on. And then when we were leaving town, I got Mac to text Marius and ask him to turn the oven on and leave the pan in the oven. So dinner should be ready by 5:36. It is 5:15, so maybe I should check where it's at. Kids are very loud in the basement. They still have to do their animal chores. They're gonna have to bring flashlights out to do that. I'm gonna finish getting these groceries away last, you know, last stretch, home stretch, and then Mama is gonna lay down and put her feet up because that was a long afternoon. I'm in my bedroom dealing with laundry. It's all sorted into piles, but then I remembered that the thrift store stuff was up here, so I thought I would show you quick what we got. So Mac picked out this for Rowan for Christmas. All the kids give a small gift to each other, and we happened to do some shopping yesterday at the thrift store for such. I just thought the girls would enjoy that book. Mac picked out this for Hamish. We have an Xbox 360. We don't use it very much. It's Mary's, really. But I'm going to see if we can be convinced to let the kids use it for a game like that. And then I got some just classic Christmas movies. Two small strands of white lights. The kids love to have their Christmas trees in their own rooms. And we only have really long strands. Mac has one of these and he picked out this. He really wanted it. I was like, okay, whatever. And then I'm not sure if this will fit Freya or if it'll be saved for Rowan, but it's a gorgeous wool sweater with horses. So I'm actually, what reminded me of this is I'm gonna put one of Freya's sweaters up against it, and if it will fit Freya, I'm gonna wrap it for Christmas. If it won't fit Freya, we'll just tuck it away for Rowan. I can't remember if this sweater, if the sleeves are really long on Freya or not, so I'm actually gonna suggest that she wear this polka dotted sweater so I can get a good idea of if this other one will fit her or not, because it's magnificent.